How's the air? Everything good? Okay. Now, this is your car, man. I'm just here. We're a team. I will make sure that nothing happened to you while you're in this car. Meaning that I'm make sure that you're not going to run no stoplight. Nobody going to cut you off. But we're a team. I'm going to make sure that you get home to Miss Monique the same way that you came out the house. In the state of Texas, I'm from Philadelphia. In the state of Texas, you got to drive for yourself and drive for other people. Watch the pavement markings, obey the traffic laws, do not cross double white lines. There's a reason for that. Now, as you are passing this exit right here, people are merging off the highway. They have their own lane. There you go, looking out your side mirror. But we're going to keep our speed. Speed limit is what? Yes, sir. What does that yellow sign mean? Yes, sir. So I'm getting prepared to stop. And we actually going to make a right. There you go. Let's see what this little road got to us. There you go. Perfect. This is the type of Royal Road. You see how narrow it was when that big dually passed us? But guess what? They're going to stay in their lane and we're going to stay in our lane. You never want to ride the corner, the edge like that because you got to treat it like a cliff. Now, as a child, I'm pretty sure you did it in your younger days, tumble down the hills. But I don't want to tumble with a car. We're not going to do it today. So just make sure that you stay in your lane. Just like these cars and trucks don't want to come in our lane, we don't want to go in their lane either. Now, speed limits on royal roads like this are about 45 unless it's posted otherwise. A lot of people take these roads, type of roads, to beat the traffic on the main roads. Believe it or not, when I was 14, I started off dirt bikes, four wheelers, go karts, but my grandmother had an old Cadillac. So the Cadillac is like 2 times bigger than this Impala. Now start slowing down. Yep. We're gonna give them space. Let's go up. They're not all the way off the road. There you go. Perfect. Just use your best judgment when you're driving, man. That's good. Life is a lesson. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. It's your responsibility to learn from your mistakes. You follow instructions very well, so that's a plus. Now it's your responsibility to step up. Start showing your mom, hey, I'm more responsible. Can I get your keys once you get your license? It's coming right around the corner. But this is the first step. Getting your state required behind the wheels, followed by your road test, and then license, there you are. Now don't worry about it. People blow the horn, um, give you the finger. Don't worry about none of that. Just keep going. Just, yeah, don't worry about none of that. If they start tailgating you or get in front of you and start brake checking you, meaning hitting their brakes, trying to make you hit them, just give them space. I guarantee you will be safe while you're in this Impala every day. I believe I'm gonna be your instructor every day except for the road test. I'm not gonna be certified by that. We're gonna do in this Washington. There you go. Nice and tight. There you go. Good. Speed limit is what? Yes, sir. Where that big old truck go? Okay, it's turning home. You're doing great. How you feel now? Thank you. Thank you, man. Over there dropping your phone coming out. I'm like, bro, are you a Cowgirls fan, man? You see the lanyard, man, still is nation over here, baby. Black and yellow. No, I'm just talking about, man. It's all good, man. I can relate. I was that young man. You feel me? I had my first car at I was 16. I had my first car. I was driving at 15. I had my permit at 15, and I wasn't driving with my mom. I was mature enough. I handled business at school. I kept my room clean. I helped around the house. Are you the only child? Okay, so are you the oldest? You're the youngest? Okay, so I can't say the example, hey, now you're going to be driving your little brothers and little sisters, but now you're going to be driving your mom. Your mom want to kick back in her car. Just direct, hey, take us to the new HEB. And let's go to San Marcos. You know, it's 35 north. That's it. Stay straight. But yeah, this is a Royal Road, so being that you're on day one, you're ahead of the game because you can drive. I'm not going to, probably drove around. I already asked your mom, you drove around the neighborhood. She said yes. So you haven't been on country road, so this is what a country road looks like. And believe it or not, if you come out here, whenever you start driving, it relaxes your mind. Like you roll down the window, listening to birds chirping. We in Texas, this sun is retarded. That's why you gotta have tent, bro. You gotta have tent. And other than that, man, I love it. Like I said, I'm East Coast all day, East Coast. I've been here since 2013. I'm loving it. Okay, so another fun fact. Like I said, the 3Ps is pets, pedestrians, and property. Dogs, cats, horses, deers are exotic animals. If you hit somebody's cat, somebody's dog, and you flee the scene, that's a hit and run. So do the right thing. With that being said, if you're on any back roads or even in your neighborhood, you hit a deer, you got to call 911. You call 911, not saying I was an RN before I became an owner driving instructor. I was an RN, registered nurse. So I'm not about to try to give no deer, no CPR. You feel me? Like that for the professionals. With that being said, 911, you call them, they call animal control, they come move there. Not saying you need to move it, you don't need to touch them with all this Lyme disease and everything. Nah, don't do that. Just call that, call 911, then call your mom, let them know, hey, mom, I hit a deer. I already called the police. They on their way to come move it. I say, and that's it. Another example, hitting a mailbox, hitting even a trash can is a hit and run. So if you back up, accidentally hit your neighbor's trash can, do the right thing, pick it up, go to their house. They not home, write a name. Hey, I'm sorry, neighbor, I accidentally hit your trash can. My name is Blase Blah, and here's my number. Because you know everybody has Ring cameras. Everybody has cameras around their house. So do the right thing. You don't want to be coming home from school. Your mom get a ring at the doorbell. Excuse me, ma'am, a young man with dreads hit my mailbox. He looked around and seen everybody seen him and sped off. Don't be that person, bro. Don't be that. Because from that day forward, we're going to stay straight. From that day forward, your mom is not going to trust you because you got to do the right thing. It's all about trust. Like I said, we're a team. Just to show you, I have control. You feel me? Like I can make the car stop, come to a complete stop. We're a team. I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you. I'm not gonna tell you to run the stoplight. As you're coming towards the stoplight, if the light turns yellow, start slowing down. No need to rush and try to go around. We ain't going nowhere. This is your time. I got my license. We're trying to help you get yours. So we're gonna stay straight. Look like we're gonna be on an access road. So we did a nice little circle. I've never been on that route, but I've seen country roads. So hey, back on this road. I definitely don't want to put you on the highway on day one, even though you're driving good. But as you can see, the traffic that's going to be. It helps. It helps some, but there's no. I mean, there's no point. You might be changing lane. More traffic coming around corner. This Nissan truck is good to go. Though. Perfect. It's a Chevy. Hit that gas. Hit the gas. This ain't your mom car. Yeah. You got some power. You see Impala. Yes, sir. Good, man. Don't be afraid to push this gas. You got insurance if anything happens. So you're a senior or you're a junior? You're a junior? What you plan on doing when you graduate?
I was starting to look into acting.
Acting?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a Capricorn. Yes, sir. Hey, chase your dream, man. They say sky's the limit. Sky is not the limit, bro. You could be an astronaut. You could be the mayor of Cibolo. You could be the president of the United States. We're gonna make a right on Ingle Road. Oh no, that's the same road we just took. Nope. We're gonna stay straight. You can just ignore it. Go ahead, Cadillac. I think the Cadillac is our turn. Now, whenever you come to a four-way like that, definitely when lights are out, use your best judgment. With that being said, there's a lineup. So as you're approaching the stoplight or stop signs, use your good peripheral. See who you see was at the line first. From that, it goes in order. Whether it's the Cadillac that was right there first, then this Blazer that was over here second, then us at third. It's gonna be the Cadillac, Blazer, and then us. Use your best judgment. Don't let them debo. You're not saying you got to be aggressive, but you're not gonna let everybody else go but yourself. You feel me? That makes sense. But you're doing great. So I believe we had your mom in the lobby watching. When I first started recording, my wife didn't tell me don't bring the parents on. So my wife was like, no, they don't need to be looking at the student, distracting, because like you can see your mom on the face, like the camera, she will be watching you. So normally they stay in there, and then I bring them on at the end just in case they're watching from, say, deployed overseas or something like that. You're doing great. We're gonna make a left at the light. So when you're changing lanes, you want to do the steps. Signal, whatever side you're going. So if you're going left, signal, rear view, side mirror, shoulder, and then get over, just like that. That was good. That was good. Wasn't no jerk, nothing. You looked over your shoulder, so yeah. I say IQ. You got IQ. You got common sense. Yes, sir. So your mom definitely did a great job. Drivers like yourself make my job much easier. I only hit the brake. I'm no cap. I only hit the brake one time just to show you. Why is he going so slow? Oh, they don't have. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Oh my, they good. Go. Oh yeah. Get on your side. Though. Get on your side. Yeah. There you go. Now we can just stay the accident road. We ain't got to get in that traffic. That's the hardest spot that's gonna break down. So you got to start it again. How you feel though? You're doing great, bro. You're doing great. Now she said that you drove the Escalade. Who has the Escalade?
My brother had it, but then we
sold it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, okay. So is your mom waiting for you to get a license to get your car? Or,
Yeah.
Are you working?
Not yet. My dad said I should get a car first.
Yeah. So come on, mom. But God, mom is gonna be mom's, bro, for real. However, I was able to get my car before I got a job because I was driving to school. But yeah, good things happen to those who wait, bro. You're a bright young man, and it's gonna come, man. It ain't gonna be no hand me down. It's gonna be a car that's gonna get you from A to B and dependable. 2000 and up. It's not gonna be no 1997 Sunfire. Your mom, I already know. Your mom ain't gonna do you like that. You feel me? So as we're coming, we're watching for people access on the access road. Hey, the snake farm. Oh, and the popo. What do you see? Popo, right? Mm-hmm. And guess what? We are endangered species. That's why we gotta have all our stuff in order. Go ahead and get over one. Let's go. Get those space. Oh no, we're going straight. We're going straight. Yeah, I was just saying get over and get them space. Like I know you see them lights when you turn the corner. Why you still going? Oh, they ain't got no window. They ain't got no back window. Oh, there's nobody in there. Did they run? Is he under the arrest? I wonder if he in a car. Come on, big truck. I'm gonna stay straight, man. You can drive an Escalade. You can drive one of those. What are you thinking about for your first car?
Something like just reliable.
Like a Honda Accord?
Yeah, I was looking at
Believe it or not, these Impalas are a real good car.
those. Yeah, I was looking at those.
This is a 2013. I got two of them. I got this one and I got a fully loaded gold one. I don't know if you probably haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's fully loaded. LTZ, got leather seats, but the difference between this one and that one, that seat, the seats go all the way up. Like for short people. But I believe I drove maybe a 5'1" girl, a couple short people in my car, 5'1" to 5'3". The seat was all the way up, just like that. Like I bought that cushion for short people. It helps a little bit, but still, their feet still might be too short. Yeah. We have Chevrolet, Toyota Camrys, Honda Accords. Those are the most dependable cars. As long as you keep your oil changed, everything is fine. Tires rotated. You got any questions so far? Yeah. Now wing, man, that's easy. It's just traffic, bro. It's gonna be back to back. Got a basketball game at 6:30. I played in the men's league. Last Sunday was the season opener. I dropped 32 on it. I hit my first three-pointer make, and I made the basket and won. Got fouled at the top of the key, knocked it down. I already knew I was gonna make it because I followed through, knocked it down, and I just went on the floor like that. Went on the floor like that. My wife had just came in because she had a drive, and then she went home, showered real quick, but she came in So she missed my first 10 points, but I was killing them, bro. Like, ball is life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 35 years old, bro, and I'm in my best shape of my life. I'm very competitive, man. I hate losing.
Yeah.
But you can do it. You can do it. If you need help, let me know. We live right down the road. My son, I actually got a son that go to Steel. And then I got he's in 7th grade. But he's a hooper. I'm actually taking him to my game after I drop you off. I'm picking him up. He's gonna go with me. I still gotta go get my bag. Yeah, it's easy, man. I'm like a 3-and-D guard. I play defense. Like, don't even look at the ball. You ain't gonna get it. For real, for real. Like Gary Payton. With a better shot. I'm catch and shoot Hall of Fame, bro. For real. And I got a Hall of Fame diamond. I'm talking about I pass the ball and anybody will hit if they get it, catch and shoot. Anybody. Facts. 11:03. So yeah, we're gonna take this all the way down to 3009. So I got you riding on. You about to lose some shoes. I got you riding on Royal Roads, which is day 3 stuff. Now I'm about to have you do some urban and suburban roads. Urban roads are roads with intersections. Suburban roads are roads that lead you to the highway, like 1604 right by the mall, or right here. You right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
It's looking like your left hand is stronger because you got the wheel going to the left. And this is the perfect position you need to be right here. So yeah. So with my car, I guess you gotta have it identical across from each other. Search, evaluate, execute. Start seeing the brake lights. Yes, sir. Give yourself time to stop because in the state of Texas, if this soccer van hit us in the back and we push the impact to this Audi, guess who's at fault? Who's at fault? No, ain't no us. You at fault. You driving because you following too close. Make sure you come to a complete stop. Don't do the California rules. Go ahead. You from Cali? That's where you from? So you're drifting again. And even though it's faded, just look in between halfway from the side and the left. That's where you should be at. That's the only thing I see. You were drifting to the left. That's the only thing. Other than that, you good. At this next light, we're gonna make a left. At this one, we're gonna stay straight to this one. Going great. So is this one color? Or is that a motorcycle? More like a motorcycle, right? Need 2 motorcycles, bro. At least. Give them space. Today's day 1. Yeah, you've been driving, you experienced. Just give yourself time to react because there's such thing as brake failure. These brakes in my Impala can go out at any given time. They can go out in your mom's Hyundai at any given time. They can go out in that Infiniti, that Malibu, any given time. So give yourself space. Enough time to stop or slow down or even stop. If that makes sense. You don't want to wait until the last minute and try to use your brakes. We're increasing speed. This car is not speeding up. But we're going to be making a left at the light. Now I know it's going to be a double left lane. We might have to get over one. So you can get over one. You good? I'm looking too. So we can stay right here in this lane. Perfect. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah. Perfect. So when I say double left lane, both of these lanes turn left. Now this is like a triple left because where that BMW is, they can turn left and get back on the highway, or they can turn left and then go straight. So our lane is the outside lane, there is the inside. So it's very important that you stay in your lane. Now it's going to be a solid line. It's going to be a solid line. Theirs is going to be a median. And what we're going to do is we're going to go wide, and we're going to like we're going to go by the bridge, but we're going to go straight. So we'll stay wide. Take it a little bit wider because you're kind of cutting off this car right here. That's why they're looking like that. I think they're cool with his little glasses, but you gotta bust the tail light. Like I said, today is day one. It's only up from here. It's only up. It's only getting better from here. Going great. Go ahead and put your left turn signal on. Yes, sir. You know where you're at now? Alright, so we off, I think this is 3009. We're on 3009. So we're going to get towards the light. Is going to be to the right will be Clemens. You know where the Slim Chickens is? That's to the right is Clemens High School. You're right. Even though still, if I would have went to high school here, bro, I would definitely chose still, bro. For real. I like that. Like my school was a 4A. Y'all was a 6A, bro. 6A. Boys' school look like a university, bro. Well, I got it good nowadays, man. I love it, man. That's what we do it for, man. The community. That's what we do it for, man. Our legacy. The ball is in your hands. We gave you all the steps, all the fundamentals, everything. The court is in your hands. Lessons, everything. Like I said, when you got it, man, you good. All you gotta do is wait. That's it. Wait, take the road test, pass, have everything you need, then take it to the DPS, and give me my license, take off the restrictions. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. sir. At this light, we're going to make a left. So you always want to put your signal on probably about 150 yards from the stop line or stop sign. You don't want to put it on too early. They might think we're going to this rehabilitation. So yeah, now you can put it on perfect. Well, as you can tell, the light is flashing yellow means approach with caution. They have the right of way now. It's about to turn red, so they already taking it, but we're going to stop. Go to the line. Perfect. All in her phone. No earpiece, nothing. You put that phone down right now with that police. Uh-huh. Yeah, stop moving, boy. You gonna run the light. Stop moving. Why you moving? Stay in the lane closest to you, that yellow line. Like I said, we're endangered species, bro. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Slow, increase your speed, put your right turning signal on, get over one. Perfect. This is perfect lane because I don't want you too far over on these gutters and stuff. And right there will pop your tires. So when you start driving, you want to stay away from all of that. Yeah. You see that, right? That right there would change your life, bro. It would change your life. Huh? Yes, sir. Now the speed limit say 20. You see a red light. Gotta look. You gotta be running lights. This is the school zone. Go ahead. What's the speed limit? Yes, sir. Your responsibility to obey the speed laws. It's like I said, this is a school zone. There are cameras up here somewhere. I know they somewhere over here. I know they on that line. But they hidden like in the woods. Well, pretty smart, man. You got that permit. Say, hey, I'm trying to get my drive knocked out. Meanwhile, everybody else in your class still haven't got their appointment. Where'd y'all have to go? Did y'all go to Cuero? Okay. And how far was that drive? How long was it? It was very far? We're going to make it right at the light. Now, in the state of Texas, you can make a right on red. Now, they're turning left, so we can make a right. There you go. Just stay in the lane closest to you. Perfect. Put your left turning signal on. Mirrors, shoulder, get over. Perfect. And that should come natural with you, too. I grew my dreads out just to shake my dreads. Facts. Like, you think I'm laughing, bro? I'm showing you. I'm gonna show you. My dreads was down my back, bro. I got Philadelphia on my back. I'm gonna like Walker Flock and say I'm a bald head dreadhead now. Still got them in my mom's house in North Carolina in the bag. Come on, grandpas. That's what you gotta watch out for. A bad grandpa. We're gonna make a left in the light. We're gonna stay all the way to the left. We're gonna get behind that Audi. There you go. Because as you know, This lane is the lane that goes straight. This lane got to merge over. I'm not saying we better let this whole line get over. They should have been in this lane unless they're going to HEB. There you go. Stay the lane closest to you. Perfect. 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 Increase your speed. Increase your speed. Increase your speed. Increase your speed. Just in case it's Lexi's trying to get in front of you. Go, 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 go. Nope. Not today. Yeah, I told you. Trust me. I take this run every day. Dropping him off at Steel. I'm just glad the traffic is better now. Semi. What time do you am I gonna do your drive? Are your drives in the morning? When your next drive?
What do you mean?
Your next drive. So your day 2.